Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's very important to plan for your goals, and when you have goals and you plan for it, then only you are most likely to achieve it. The inflation and the prices are going up, and as a result, what you have planned for something 5 years down the line or 3 years down the line is gonna increase more than what it costs today. That's why it's very important to understand how much is your certain goal gonna cost in the future and plan accordingly so that there are no surprises at the end moment. So now I'll quickly walk you through a calculator which shows you how you can plan your goals from the future perspective. So guys, as you can see, I have a future value calculator. This will give you the approximate value of what your goals will cost you in the future. Say for example, you plan to buy a 50 lakh rupees worth home, right? Which is currently 50 lakh rupees, and suppose you assume a 5% inflation in the prices, right? Every year the house prices might increase by 5%, 7%, whatever value you feel like you can put that year. And say suppose you want to buy this house in 10 years from now. So when you enter this value, after 10 years, the same house that cost 50 lakhs today is gonna cost 81 lakh 44,000 something, right? So that's how you can plan for your goals. Now you know that okay, in 10 years you have to accumulate 81 lakh 44,000 something. So how much SIP will you have to do, assuming a 12% return? So for that also we have a very good calculator. Say suppose you copy this and you paste this value here, right? So basically you're assuming a 12% return over a 10 years period, right? 12% is the average return that you get in stock market. So based on that, you get to know that you have to do an SIP of 35,405, right? So in order to buy a house worth 81 lakhs from 10 after 10 years from now, you will have to start an SIP of 35,405. Now there is another way of doing that as well. Like instead of an SIP, you can also go for a step up SIP. That means you will start with a smaller amount, say for with 25,000 or something, and you will step it up every year by 10% and so you can start with a less amount and gradually increase your amount as and when your salary or your income increases. So similarly, you can plan for other goals as well. For example, say suppose you want to take a vacation, international vacation, which might cost you 5 lakhs, right? And the inflation, again, we will, let's assume 7% this time. And say suppose you want to take it in 3 years, right? In 3 years, the same vacation that is for 5 lakhs will cost you somewhere around 6 lakh 12,000, right? Now let's take this value and let's post it here. And the let's assume a 10% return, because obviously in 3 years we do not recommend any investment in equity if the duration is less than 3 years, but equity investment is only for greater than 3 years also. So let's assume 10% return and 3 years is the duration. So in that case you will have to start with an SIP of 14,660 rupees. So this is how you can plan your goals. It can be any goal, right? Buying a house, planning your wedding, going on an international trip, purchasing an iPhone as well, right? So you can try different combinations and make sure that you achieve your goals by proper planning. If you like this video, do hit the like button, subscribe the channel if you haven't already. If you need this tracker, just comment your email in the comment box and I will be forwarding that to you. Thank you.